Hello, this is YouTube channel 100 Green, a YouTube channel of green transformation of Ukraine. And my name is Dmitry Vasilov, and our guest today is Reik Elmann, founder of Ellmann Engineering, GmbH. The topic of our conversation with Reik will be Reengineering Ukraine. And we will talk about experience of his company and what his company can offer to Ukraine and Ukrainian companies. Thank you very much, Reik, for finding time for this interview. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon, Dimitri. Nice to meet you, nice to see you, and nice to share your YouTube channel and be a part of it. Yeah.
Thank you so much. This is also an honor to us. So my first question will be about your company, Reik. Because it is quite interesting what you have done both in Europe and already in Ukraine. And, you know, as we say, great projects begin with great engineering when we're talking about renewable energy projects. That's why perhaps you could tell a little bit about your company, Ellmann Engineering, what you do and what you offer to your clients.
Yeah, thank you very much. Our company, Ellmann Engineering, is a middle-sized company from Germany. We are located near Leipzig, that's about 200 kilometers south of Berlin in the eastern part of Germany. And we are a company which has roots in the wastewater treatment. So beginning of the 90s, we started our business with aerobic wastewater treatment, but starting from 1995, we put more effort into and focused more on anaerobic digestion. So our first biogas plant or AD plant started to operate in 1997. And since 2000, roughly spoken, we are active exclusively in the anaerobic digestion sector. So we are more or less building only anaerobic digestion plants and no wastewater treatment plants anymore. And with our experience from the wastewater treatment, we developed our own advanced biogas process with new technical features. To give you an example, all of our installations have inside of the digesters a gas mixing system, which is complete wearing free and which guarantees a long operation period without interruption, because we have no any how to say mechanical rotating parts in the digester anymore. and this gives our customers the advantage to operate such a digester over a long period of time without necessity to exchange parts inside of the digesters. We built projects in more than 10 countries worldwide, next to Germany, in Ukraine, as you kindly mentioned, but also Turkey, UK, and France, and many other countries.
Wonderful. You mentioned biogas in your introduction of your company, and perhaps you can tell a little bit more about biogas projects, because for my opinion, biogas is one of the key for better and peaceful future. And perhaps you can tell more in detail what you have done in all those countries you mentioned with the biogas projects, and perhaps you can mention also Ukraine.
Yes, for sure. Thank you. So the biogas technology has, if you compare biogas production with, at example, other renewable energy like photovoltaic or like wind energy, we have the advantage that our plants are running 100% on nominal power, 24 hours per day and 365 days a year. So that's something the operators of the grid are able to manage. We are not depending on wind or sunshine and things like that. The source of our energy production is organic waste. And as everybody knows, organic waste is available in every country and everywhere around us, mainly in the agriculture, because we have slurry and manure from livestock, and there is always waste from processing of agricultural products, and all those materials are potential substrates for generation of the biogas. And Ukraine, as we all know, has a very, very large agricultural and arable area. So there are many large farms which have, I don't like to say endless, but very, very high potential of organic waste, of agricultural products we are able to transfer into either biomethane or into electricity. And as we all know, because of this war of aggression from Russia, Ukraine urgently needs own energy resources, because the import of gas and energy from Russia will not happen in the future. So Ukraine can count on its own potential, especially in the field of organic waste, to produce decentral electricity and gas for own needs. And that's, from my perspective, a big advantage for your country.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And many experts, the same as you, are saying that we can be absolutely independent from import. We have enough agricultural lands with a lot of wastes, which can be possibly to used for cogeneration. And, with all the number of electricity generation new technologies for renewable energy, there are huge potential for independent generation of energy needed for Ukraine, with a possibility even to import for the future. Thank you for this remark, Reik. And I know that your company is a great technological company which developed new technologies. So perhaps you can also tell about those new technologies you produced. And I know that you even received several awards for those technologies. Perhaps you can tell a little bit more details about that part of your activities.
Yeah, thank you, Dimitri. Yes, we developed, as I before mentioned, different process variants for the anaerobic digestion and also technical futures. One of our main products is a biogas plant type which we call Centrigas. That's a three-stage process, especially designed for the agriculture. As mentioned before, this technology includes the gas mixing, but we have in all of our in all of our biogas plants also a separate and controlled hydrolysis stage, which gives us very how to say equal and equal gas production. And apart from the Centrigas, we developed chilled gas as a special system for the industrial use. This means the chilled gas type of biogas plants is designed for food processing companies like vegetable processing, fruit processing, but also abattoir factories and things like that. Feature we discussed is Anamred. Anamred is a process to reduce ammonia in biogas plants where input of high ammonia content is located, let's say, and the Anamred process reduces the ammonia concentration in the recirculation of already treated material into such a plant is necessary, because we have to dilute the chicken manure before we send it into our process. And the ammonia reduction allows us to reduce the use of fresh water in AD plants. And this is economically very interesting because of the circumstance that the input of water means always logistical problems. Everybody can imagine the after processing the organic fertilizer, and also the water has to be spread on the fields and has to be transported. And that's why that's an interesting and economical solution for plants with a high share of chicken manure, at example, in the substrate mixture. And yeah, you asked me about our awards. Yes, of course we got, yes, and we are proud on it. We got 2 awards by the ATBA and World Biogas Association. So the first award we got in 2016 for a plant which was built in UK, in England, near Nottingham, and the award was named Best On-Farm AD Plant. And a second time we got an award, and this, I'm proud to tell this, was a project in Ukraine. It's the Ladizhin biogas plant of one of our best customers, Mironovsky MHP. And we got in 2022, together with them, the award highly commended for this biogas system.
Thank you very much. It's extremely interesting about your activities in Ukraine. And thank you. Because I'm Ukrainian, I would like to thank you for all this support to our Ukrainian companies, which puts us on the track of renewable energy and the European Green Deal. So we are finishing our interview, right? And I would like to ask you perhaps to give your conclusive remarks. Perhaps you would like to tell something more, Ukraine, some other countries, and with perhaps a little focus on new technologies which you are developing right now.
Yeah, Dimitri, thank you very much. Yes, we are currently cooperating with partners in Ukraine, with MHP Green Energy, And we are together with our Ukrainian partners, we are developing a new process to improve the performance of biogas plants. So this feature, briefly spoken, is we are using hydrogen to add it into the biogas plant and into our gas mixing system to generate additional methane from hydrogen and carbon dioxide. And that's a very interesting technology and development. And we are planning to do the first pilot plant in Ukraine together with our MHP partners. And we see a great potential in Ukraine in all regards. It doesn't matter if we are talking about classical biogas plants or if we talk about such new technologies which will be in operation not first in Germany but in Ukraine. And we found a lot of friends in Ukraine apart from the business, and we intend to continue in your nice country. And we wish you all the best that this war of aggression will end soon and Ukraine is able to come back to a peaceful life. Yeah, that's, I think, from my perspective, the most important thing for the future. And but I also would like to say thank you very much for this kind interview, for the opportunity to tell your customers and recipients in Ukraine something about our company and our technology. Thank you very much. It was really a pleasure to talk to you.
Likewise, Reik, I would like to say thank you to you for your time, for your great interview, for your sharing of great and wonderful knowledge, and for all support which you provide to Ukraine by working with those great companies developing renewable energy business in Ukraine. Thank you so much, and I'm sure that all these efforts also bring us to the victory of Ukraine, ending this barbarian war and aggression of Russia against Ukraine, but not only against Ukraine, against democratic world. And all democratic world must be united to help Ukraine to win for the sake of better green future. Thank you very much, Reik, and we keep in touch. And I'm sure we will do, once we will do a new interview, and you will tell much more stories about your new technologies and about your new interesting projects in Ukraine. Thank you, Reik.
Thank you very much, Dimitri, and I hope to see you soon in Kiev.
I hope so, and definitely we have to do it. I will see you in Kiev.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.